Hello again, Dr. Bower-Phipps here to show you how you can make ions from these atoms. Remember, before I showed you how to do the dot structures for these elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks for your patience. Remember, He just has 2 on top because it's a noble gas, but it only has 2 electrons total. It can't have 8. Okay, so now we have to figure out how they can become ions. Remember, they're trying to get to a noble gas state like neon or helium, except that helium don't have 8, to trying to get to 8. So to do that, it can either get more electrons or lose electrons. So for this one, remember, you can gain or lose up to 3. So that means it's going to be easiest for this one to lose 3. So we lose 1, 2, 3. We've lost 3 electrons. And that means now that this is going to have a +3 charge. And I can turn that into a superscript, remember, by doing format, text, superscript. Now B has a +3 charge because it lost 3 electrons. For Li just has 1 that it wants to lose. So after it loses that 1 electron, now it's going to have a +1 charge, +1 charge. And again, I can make that into a superscript by doing format, text, superscript. Li has a +1 now. Neon over here had 8. It does not want to have any more than those 8. I'm going to draw its 8 back in. And Se had 6. So the easiest thing for that Se to do to get to 8 is to add 2 more. So it's going to have 2 extra ones, 1, 2. And by getting those 2 extra ones, now it's going to have a -2 charge because it got 2 extra negative charges. 2 extra negative charges. Because it got 2 extra negative charges, now Se has a -2 charge. Ca wants to get rid of these 2 electrons, so when it gets rid of 2, now it becomes a +2 ion. Again, I'm going to put that into a superscript. Superscript, +2 for Ca. N had 5 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The easiest thing for N to do is to get 1, 2, 3 more electrons because electrons have negative charge. When you add more electrons, you get a negative charge. So N now has a -3 charge. -3 charge. I'm going to erase those other ones so you can't see them. It got 3 more. He, on the other hand, He is already full with just 2. Good job, little He. He does not want to get a charge. Fluorine had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To get to 8, all it has to do is get 1 more. 1 more electron means that F is going to have a -1 charge because it got 1 extra electron. -1 for fluorine, and make it a, oops, -1 for fluorine, and make it a superscript. This helps you figure out how elements are going to get positive or negative charges. Remember, if they are already full, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to get any more electrons. So Ne was full. It's a noble gas. It does not want to gain or lose electrons. He was also full. It's a noble gas. It does not want to gain or lose electrons. What about for elements like carbon or Si? Or other things in the 4A column. In the 4A column, they have 4 dots. That into regular text again. They have 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. Same for Si. Because 4 is too many electrons to gain or lose, carbon and Si will not form ions. But things that are below carbon and Si, so carbon is here, Si is here, things like Ge, Sn, and Pb, those are the wacky ones. It's going to be hard to tell what those are going to do. So Ge, Sn, Pb, FL, you're going to treat them like they're in the D block. You don't know what they're going to do. They might have some surprises. More on that later. Hopefully, this helps you figure out how to make charges. Good luck. Thanks, everybody.